filming again. Like, I woke up this morning in such a good mood. It's such a nice day after it being totally miserable yesterday, so I just felt totally inspired to sit down and film my favourites, and I'm actually going to be early this month. And I'm always usually late to get my favourites up. So while I had time, I thought I would just sit down and film this. I'm so excited. I've got loads of good products to show you. I'm looking at my phone because I always write a list down here so that I don't forget, and I try and categorise them. So I'm going to try and do this in some sort of order. I'm going to start off with skincare. The two products I've got for skincare are from the same company. It's the Abnormal Beauty Company. I think like their ethos is providing good quality skincare for as cheap a price as possible basically. So the packaging is all pretty simple, but I actually love the packaging. I'll show you in a minute. So I have got a couple of products to show you. I actually bought a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm only going to show you two today, and I'll probably feature the other stuff in my April favourites because I haven't been using the other things long enough to give you like a good opinion on what I feel about them. But so far I am loving them, but you know what it's like, I like to try out things for a good few weeks before I give you my thoughts on them. I don't even know if any of that made any sense, but you get the gist. So the first product I'm going to show you, this was actually sent to me ages ago. I think it was sent back in January, and I started using it, and then I had loads of cleansers on the go at the time, and I thought I'm just going to stop using that, finish off my other things and then pick it back up again. So I picked it back up like February, March time, and I've been totally loving it. So this is called the Hyaluronic High Efficiency Face Cleaner, and it says on it's a skin balancing face cleaner and makeup remover. So it's like an oil, like an oily consistency. You can use it on your skin to just cleanse if you're not wearing makeup, and it says to wet your face first before doing that. But if you are wearing makeup, then you just put it onto your face dry and massage it in, and it just removes like all your makeup, even like waterproof makeup. I still like to go in and like remove my waterproof makeup separately anyway, but it does actually remove it pretty well. And then when you're removing it, you don't need to use like a cloth or anything like that. All you need to do is just use some warm water, and it kind of changes from an oily consistency into like a milk, and it just rinses off really easily. It doesn't leave any oily residue or anything like that. It's just such a really nice cleanser, and I feel like it says it's a skin balancing, and I really think it is skin balancing. It just leaves my skin feeling really nice, doesn't leave it feeling oily, doesn't leave it feeling dry, it just leaves it feeling balanced and really nice. And then the next product I'm going to show you is the Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. I don't know what the B5 is, but anything that's got hyaluronic acid in it, I'm like yes, because I know how good that is for your skin. It helps your skin retain the moisture. Keep hearing noises out there. I really want to try this. I've still kept the packaging because I'm so sad, but I really wanted to just show you how sleek and nice it looks. But I've been using this for like pretty much the whole of March, like alternating like maybe a day or two. But this is the bottle. I just absolutely love the packaging. I think this costs like £5, which is totally ridiculous. I don't think I've ever paid that little for a serum. So you just apply this on before you put on your moisturiser and things like that. You can use it in the morning, you can use it at night, and it just absorbs so quickly. It doesn't leave any residue, and I just love how it makes my skin feel. Like, I think with something like this you need to be using it for a really long time, and I think sometimes it's not until you stop using a product you see the benefits of it. I can't really say that I've seen like, you know, dramatic benefits, my skin's amazing, blah blah blah, but I do like how it makes my skin feel. One thing I will say is that I don't feel like my face gets as oily during the day. I don't know if it's because of this, I don't know if it's because of the cleanser, maybe it's a mixture of both. But I'd like to think that it's because this is helping my skin retain its moisture, which is meaning that it's not like producing more oils as the day goes on. So next I'm going to show you some beauty stuff. I keep catching glimpses of my hair in this viewfinder, and it looks an absolute riot. Like, what is going on? Seriously, I said in my last video, I just hate this in between length. It just drives me mad. I just think it constantly looks undone and messy looking. Woe is me. But moving on, I'm going to show you my next product. So moving on to beauty, the next product I've got to show you is from NYX, and this is the Dark Circle Concealer, and I was so excited when I finally got my hands on this. I'm such a huge fan of the Bobbi Brown correctors, but I finished that ages ago, and I don't know why I've never picked it up. Like, it's not exactly cheap. I think it's like £20 or something, whereas this I think is £6 or £7. And basically it's just like a peachy colour. It's really good for like dark circles. I've got like veins, like bluey purple veins in my inner corners. Just feel like concealers do not cover it up, so I really need some sort of corrector. So I know that peach is really good for counteracting, I think it's like purple tones. So I really want to try this, and I'm so impressed. I've like threw out the box, but I had like all the ingredients on the box, and one of the things it's got in it is coconut oil, which I love putting under my eyes because I've got really dry under eyes as well. So I feel like this kind of in addition to correcting my dark circles, it's also like quite nourishing for my eyes. The shade I got was light. I think I could probably go like a shade darker as well, which might even be better because it'll be even more peachy. But I've just been loving this so much, so I've been using it underneath my concealer. The next product that has been a favourite in February and March is a product that's not new to me, but it's something that I've rediscovered again, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, which is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash Balm. So it's basically like a primer, but it's also got like nourishing ingredients in it as well. I can't even see, it doesn't have any of the ingredients listed on the bottle. I know that it is good for your skin as well, and it's very nourishing, but I just love this. It's perfect to put on underneath foundation. It's also really nice to mix in with your foundation. It just gives like a really nice soft focus glow. I'm wearing it today. You probably wouldn't be able to tell because the softbox lighting kinda like doesn't really let you see it, but it is such a nice product. It's one of the things that when you put on, it feels really nice when you're applying and just makes your skin look so glowy. And since we're on the subject of glowy products, the next thing I'm going to show you is from Iconic London, and oh my god, I am like totally obsessed with this product. It is the Iconic London Illuminator Drops. Oh my god, they're just so amazing. So you can mix them with your foundation, you can just like use them as a highlighter on your cheekbones alone. This is probably the most glowy illuminator I've ever came across in my life. It's so nice. It's like a it's like a champagne bronze tone. It's just so nice. Like, I'll do a close up so that you can see what it looks like, but honestly it's the nicest illuminator ever. One thing I will say is if you're mixing it in with your foundation, you don't need a lot. Like, what I usually do is I'll put foundation on my face, like dot it about, and then I'll just do like a wee drop, a tiny wee drop on my cheeks and one in my forehead, and just like mix it in. You really don't need a lot, because if you put too much of this on, you honestly will look like a disco ball. It will make you look really glittery. If you use a tiny wee bit, it is gorgeous and it just gives you such a lovely glow. Moving on to foundation, I finally got around to trying out the new L'Oreal foundations. This is a Total Cover Full Coverage foundation. I've got mine in the shade 21 Golden Sand, which is a pretty good shade for like when I'm tanned and when I'm pale, if you know what I mean. It kind of works both ways. The L'Oreal 24 Hour Matte is my favourite foundation. Like, I absolutely love that. So because I love that so much, I decided that I would just try this one out, and it's totally different. It's like a totally different texture. This is more like a moussey texture. I feel like with this, I'm not somebody who goes for like a completely full coverage. I like more of a medium coverage. This you can definitely get medium, but you just need to be careful that you don't apply too much, because it's one of those foundations that I think if you put on too much, like I've did it before, I've put on too much and it just, I feel like, just looks really heavy. I think the key with this is to just build it up and use tiny amounts where you need it. I do really love it. It feels very light and it blends so nicely. I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It looks really nice in person though. It is lovely, but again, just have to be careful with it. Next, I'm going to show you some lip products. So I've actually got 3 lip products to show you. I'm going to start off with 2 from Bare Minerals. They released a new collection called the Gen Nude, and I was lucky enough to get sent some products, so I picked out 2 of my favourites from what they sent me because I've just been wearing these so much. The first one is the Gen Nude On Point Under Over Lip Liner. It's in the shade On Point, sorry, but it's called the Under Over Lip Liner, and this is, oh my god, this is one of the best lip liners I've ever tried. So what they say is that you can use it like under, like all over your lips. You can use it as a liner, or you can use it on top of lipstick as well, like if you want to like shade in like darker areas and stuff. It is the creamiest, most blendable lip pencil I've ever tried. I mean, I love MAC lip liners, but sometimes I feel they're very dry and they can be quite draggy sometimes. Depends on the shade, but this, honestly, it is just like a lipstick. The next thing I'm going to show you is a matte liquid lipstick. Bare Minerals brought these ones out as part of their Gen Nude collection. The packaging is so nice. It's like a frosted bottle. Or a frosted tube even. The shade that I got was Kissy Face. This is so nice. So this is actually like quite a light pinky peach shade, but layered over the top of that lip liner, it looks amazing. One of the Bare Minerals makeup artists actually applied this combination to me, and at first when he was applying this one I was just thinking that is far too light for me. It's not something I'd usually go for, but when he put it on and when it dried, it just looked so nice. And he kind of put it more like in the centre of my lips. When it dried down, it just looked so nice. It made my lips look really plumped and like juicy looking. They go on liquid, they dry matte, but it's like a very wearable, like easy to wear matte. It doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Sometimes I feel when I apply matte liquid lipsticks I just want to like claw my lips off, or like just like remove it straight away because it's so uncomfortable, but these I could wear all day, they're so comfortable. And then the other lip product I've got is actually the other one that I'm wearing today. So I've layered this on top of the Bare Minerals lip pencil, and this is Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. Oh my god, this lipstick is actually amazing. It is my favourite, probably one of my favourite lipsticks ever. It's just me in a lipstick shade, I love this. I've got the Pillow Talk lip liner, which has been my favourite for years, and she brought out a lipstick form. I think you can only get this online for some reason. I don't know why you can't buy it in the shops. A pinky nude, and it's just the perfect shade, I think. I'm going to apply some now. Oh, it's so nice, and the formula is the Matte Revolution. So a lot of people say that they don't last that long on their lips. I find that they last alright. I mean, they don't last as long as a matte lipstick, but they still last a long time, I think. I mean, I'm somebody who doesn't mind reapplying lipstick, as long as it doesn't wear off really patchy, and this doesn't wear off patchy. It feels really comfortable. Next I'm going to show you some makeup brushes that I've been trialling out the past month. I actually got sent these in January, I think. It's from a company called My Makeup Brush Set. So they sent me this pack of brushes. There's 10 brushes, and it's basically like a dupe for the Artiste Oval brushes. And I've always been intrigued by the Artiste brushes, but they're so expensive, and I just totally grudge paying that amount of money for a makeup brush. And I'm sure they're amazing, and I'm sure one day I will try one. But in the meantime, I've been trying these and I've been absolutely loving them. I think they're like they work out like less than £20. But the ones that I've been really loving have been these two. So the two largest ones. This one here, the biggest one, is amazing for blending in foundation. They feel so soft, and it just blends everything in so nicely. Like, I literally don't think I've used any other makeup brushes really, like other than my powder brushes and stuff. But I mean, like for applying foundation, this is really the only brush I've been using. And I've also been loving this for foundation, and also it's quite nice for rubbing in like primers. They're so nice. They don't totally soak in the product. They just blend everything into your skin so nicely. But this one here is really good for doing like contour. I've actually used this for cream contour. It's really, really good. I do feel like these work best with cream products and liquid products. I know that some people use them with powders. I just prefer using a normal like just normal brushes for my powders. They come with loads of smaller ones as well. That one's really skinny, so it would do like the perfect like contour down your nose. And the good news is the company has actually sent me another set that I can give away. So this is what it looks like. This comes in this packaging here, and then all your makeup brushes are individually wrapped inside, so they're all like brand new in the packaging. I'm just going to do a giveaway today. I did mean to do like a video going through and like showing you how I use every single one, which I still might do, but I think I'll just do this giveaway in the meantime because I feel like I've just been neglecting you guys and I've did hardly any videos. So I'll wait till the end and I'll give you all the details on how you can enter that competition. Make sure you stay tuned to the end and see how you can win those. But what do I have next? First two hair products I'm going to show you. First one I'm going to show you is this from OGX. I've had this for a while actually, but I don't think I've ever shown it on my channel. This is the Brazilian Keratin Smooth Flat Iron Spray. What you're actually supposed to do with this is, once you've dried your hair, you're supposed to spray this in it and then use the straighteners, and it keeps your hair straighter for longer. It's got like really good products in it though, like coconut oil, keratin proteins, avocado oil, cocoa butter, like things to smooth the cuticle and make your hair really sleek and straight. A few weeks ago I decided to, I don't even know what made me do it, but I decided to just like spritz it in my hair before I blow dried it to see if it would like do anything for my hair. And I've been actually loving using it that way because I just feel like it leaves my hair like feeling quite straight after I've blow dried it, and sometimes I don't even feel the need to straighten it, which I love because obviously less heat on my hair is better for it. So I've just been really loving using it that way. I mean, if you're somebody who doesn't mind spraying products in your hair like before you straighten it, then it is a good product, but I just don't know, like I just hate like that sound that like your hair's getting fried when there's something wet on it. I'm sure I read somewhere before that you should never spray anything onto your hair before using tongs or straighteners, because something to do with like something to do with like burning your hair or something like that. I don't know, that could be totally wrong, but I've just always got it into my head that you just shouldn't do that. And then keeping with the coconut theme, another product that I've been absolutely loving for my hair is this Superdrug's Hair Therapy Oil with Coconut for dry hair, and it says on it naturally leaves hair replenished and conditioned. So this is by Superdrug's own brand. I love using hair oils after I've washed my hair, like before I blow dry it, especially in the ends because my ends get really dry. This is amazing. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells like holidays. It smells like coconut, but also smells like kind of fruity, like mango. Just leaves my hair feeling really soft. My ends feel really nice. They don't feel dry. You can also use it in your hair when it's dry as well, if you just want to like tame wee flyaways and stuff. The last two products I'm going to show you are some fashion products. You might not be surprised by my first fashion favourite. So my first fashion favourite, surprise surprise, is my beloved Gucci Dionysus. I did a video on this, an unboxing video, and it's just my new baby. I absolutely love it. I've been using it so much, but I've been trying to keep it good as well, so if it's like really rainy, I'm like, you need to stay at home today, babes. It's just me who's really sad like that, but I just don't want it to get totally ruined. I'm sure in like a few months I just won't be caring, but like right now I'm still like, I need to protect you. And then the next fashion favourite I've been absolutely loving is a pair of boots, and these are them here. Again, they're like all over Instagram and Twitter and everything like that. I'm such a cliche, but I just actually love these boots so much. They're from Topshop and they're the Givenchy dupe. I think the Givenchy boots are like £800. In fact, they're probably more than that. But I actually love them, so they're so comfy. What I will say is that they're quite hard to break in. Like, my heels were killing me. I had to wear, like, I think I wore 2 pairs of socks around the house, and then I had to totally like bash in the heels at the back. Now that I've worn them a few times, they're so comfy, and I love how they look. They're like quite grungy, quite tomboyish, but I really like that, and I think for summer they'll be quite nice for dresses and stuff like that as well, to like toughen them up. So I love these so much, and I actually love them so much that I also got them in like the camely stone colour. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be seeing them very soon. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please go and follow me. I'm trying to grow my Instagram and it's like so hard. I don't know, like I think just with the new algorithm and everything like that, it's just ridiculously hard to try and get followers, and I've been trying really hard to make like an effort on my Instagram and do nice photos and stuff like that, and I've been putting up like weekly outfit shots. So if you're not already following me, please go and follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my details down below. Sorry, this is such a shameless plug, but I would really appreciate it. So that is all my March favourites, or like February and March favourites. So all that's left to do now is tell you the details for the competition if you would like to win this set of 10 brushes. If you would like to win these brushes and get this cute little set right here posted to you, all you need to do is firstly make sure you're subscribed to my channel, secondly like this video, and thirdly leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favourite thing was in March. It can be a beauty favourite, it can be a fashion favourite, or it can just be something that you did in March. That is all you have to do, easy peasy. I would also love it if you shared this video on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. You don't have to do that, that's not like one of the conditions of the competition, but I would really appreciate it. It would help to get the video out there and stuff. So thank you so much, thanks for tuning in. I've really missed like chatting to you guys, so I hope you've all been well and I hope you've all been enjoying the spring weather. Like if you stay in the UK, the weather's been pretty up and down recently. Like it's really sunny today. Yesterday it was so windy and wet in the morning and I practically got blown away, and then by the afternoon the sun was out again. So I'm hoping that it's going to stay nice for the rest of the day. I'm like praying that it will. But I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you're new to my channel please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all very soon, and I'll see you over on Instagram. Hint hint. Thanks so much guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Here is the actual box itself. It is totally huge. It's got like this gorgeous black ribbon. I just think the Gucci packaging is so chic. I love the black.